Book title: Rethink Wants VS Needs, Finding Fulfillment Beyond Possessions. Chapter 1: The Illusion of Necessity. Do we really need what we think we need? It's a question I've asked myself countless times, and I suspect it's something many of us wrestle with. In our fast-paced, material-driven world, it's easy to convince ourselves that acquiring a certain possession, or achieving a particular goal, will bring us lasting happiness. But does it? Let me share a personal story. For 5 years, I longed for a treadmill. I envisioned how it would transform my fitness, my health, and even my daily routine. I told myself, once I have it, everything will change. Finally, I bought it. But instead of the life-changing impact I had imagined, it brought more challenges than benefits. The excitement faded, and I realized something profound. It wasn't the treadmill that would make me healthier or happier. That change had to come from within. The treadmill was just one of many things I had convinced myself I needed. But this realization opened a deeper exploration of what we define as needs, and whether our so-called needs are really just disguised wants. Chapter 2: The Blurred Line Between Wants and Needs. How often do we blur the line between what we want and what we truly need? We label so many things as essential, thinking that possessing them will solve our problems or fill a void. We tell ourselves, if I just had this, if I could just achieve that, then everything would be better. The problem with this mindset is that it creates a constant cycle of desire. Once we obtain what we think we need, something else takes its place. The treadmill becomes an upgrade, the car becomes a new model, the house needs renovation, and so on. And while we're busy chasing these material markers of success, we lose sight of what truly matters. I used to think that suffering through the lack of something was a sign that I would appreciate it more once I finally had it. But what if that's not the case? What if this constant pursuit of things we believe we need is actually holding us back from pursuing more meaningful achievements? We can get trapped in the belief that our happiness or fulfillment is always just one step away, always one more possession or goal beyond where we are now. But the truth is, this mindset keeps us stuck in a cycle of dissatisfaction, constantly striving, but never feeling truly content. Chapter 3: The Role of Money and Material Success. Now, I'm not here to deny the importance of money. Let's be honest, money solves a lot of problems. It provides security, comfort, and opportunities that we otherwise might not have. But the question I want us to consider is this: does having more money or more things truly lead to a more meaningful life? It's easy to get caught up in the idea that wealth and material success are the ultimate solutions to life's challenges. But are they? Or is there something beyond the material that we should be striving for? When I finally bought that treadmill, I realized something profound. No amount of money or possessions would give me the motivation to use it. No amount of wealth could replace the discipline and inner drive needed to achieve my fitness goals. The treadmill was a tool, but it was up to me to put it to use. This got me thinking about the bigger picture. How many of us are hindered by the belief that we can't move forward because we don't have enough money or privilege? How often do we use these excuses to hold ourselves back from realizing our true potential? Chapter 4: Shifting from Possessions to Experiences. If the accumulation of material things isn't the path to fulfillment, then what is? I've found that the answer lies in shifting our focus from acquiring possessions to cultivating experiences and connections. Think about the moments that have brought you the most joy. Was it the thrill of buying a new car? Or was it the road trip you took with loved ones? Was it the excitement of purchasing the latest gadget? Or the laughter shared around the dinner table with friends and family? We've been conditioned to believe that success and happiness are measured by what we own. But the truth is, real fulfillment comes from the experiences we have and the connections we build. Those are the things that stay with us, long after the excitement of a new purchase fades. When we begin to focus on experiences rather than possessions, something magical happens. We stop feeling like we need to constantly chase after the next thing. Instead, we start appreciating what we already have, the people in our lives, the moments we create, and the memories we hold dear. Chapter 5: The Power of Reframing Our Perceptions. One of the most powerful shifts we can make is to change the way we perceive our needs. It's time to stop letting our so-called needs control us. Let's challenge ourselves to rethink what we truly require for happiness and success. What if we stopped focusing on what we don't have and instead tapped into the power of what we already possess? Our minds, our abilities, our connections, our creativity, these are all resources we can use to achieve meaningful success, regardless of how much money or material wealth we have. We often limit ourselves by fixating on our perceived lack. We tell ourselves that we can't move forward without more money, more resources, or more opportunities. But what if the biggest obstacle isn't what we lack, but our belief that we need those things in the first place? The truth is, we are far more capable than we give ourselves credit for. By reframing our perceptions and focusing on what we can do right now, with what we have, we unlock new possibilities for growth and achievement. Chapter 6: Living a Life of Meaning, Not Materialism. As I reflect on the journey of distinguishing wants from needs, I've come to realize that a meaningful life isn't about accumulating things, it's about living with purpose. It's about waking up each day and asking ourselves, what truly matters to me? What am I doing to cultivate joy, connection, and fulfillment? When we stop chasing material possessions and start seeking meaning, we experience a profound shift in the way we live. We become more present, more grateful, and more aligned with our true values. The treadmill I longed for wasn't a bad thing, but it wasn't the answer to my deeper needs. What I needed was a mindset shift, a new way of thinking about success, happiness, and fulfillment. Chapter 7: The Challenge: Rethink Your Needs. So, as we come to the end of this journey together, I want to leave you with a challenge. Take a moment to rethink your needs. What are the things you've convinced yourself you need to be happy? Are they truly essential, or are they just wants disguised as needs? By reassessing what truly matters, we can free ourselves from the cycle of constant desire and discover a deeper, more authentic path to fulfillment. It's not about what we own, but about how we live, how we love, and how we connect with the world around us. Conclusion: you already have what you need. In the end, the message is simple: you already have everything you need to create a meaningful, fulfilling life. It's not in the treadmill, the car, or the house, it's in your experiences, your relationships, and your inner strength. So go out there and live a life that's not defined by possessions, but by purpose. Rethink your wants, reassess your needs, and start focusing on what truly matters. Thank you for joining me on this journey.